Welcome to our annual Pastors Report Local Church User walkthrough video. Begin by accessing the annual Pastors Report at apr.nazarene.org. Any other addresses or links are now outdated. Use your Nazarene account login credentials. This will be the same username and password that you use for your Funding the Mission account or Nazarene Benefits USA, formerly Pensions and Benefits, as well as the previous APR system. If you do not have a Nazarene account, please contact your district secretary who can request an account be set up for you. For those being set up with a first-time account, you will receive an email from the IT help desk with your first-time login information for your Nazarene account and instructions on setting a password. After completing the steps in the email, please then use apr.nazarene.org to log in to the annual Pastors Report. If you have an existing Nazarene account but are having difficulty logging into the APR, select the Problems Logging In link on the login page and follow the directions which are given to reset your password. If problems persist, please reach out to APR help at nazarene.org. Upon logging in, you will come to this home screen. Please read the important welcome information contained on the home screen. You may change the display language of the APR by clicking Select Language. Depending on the size of your browser window, you may need to click the menu icon, that is the 3 horizontal lines near the top of the page, to display the select language and sign out options. After selecting your display language, you can click the X on the right side of the screen to return to the home screen. Near the top of the home screen are 3 icons. The home icon will return the user to the welcome screen. The question mark icon will open a file folder with several helpful documents. From here, one can view, download, or print a Word document or PDF version of the annual Pastors Report questions, which may be used as a printable worksheet to gather the information to be entered into the APR before submitting it online, as well as the annual Pastors Report help text document. Please review the help text document prior to completing the APR and refer to it for assistance in determining how to respond to each question. The pencil icon will open the dashboard from which the user can view, fill in, edit, and submit the data for their church's APR. Let's go to the dashboard now. The region, field, district, and church name for your church should already be pre-populated at the top of this page. Use the drop-down menu for the Assembly Year field to select the correct assembly year if it has not defaulted to the assembly year for which you intend to submit the report. This drop-down menu can also be used to view reports for previous years. If you have access to submit the APR for more than one church, you may use the drop-down menu in the field entitled Church to select which church report you are currently interacting with. If the Edit button appears next to the report status for your church, you may select that button to begin entering or editing information for your report. If the report status is still blank, click the checkbox above and to the left of the church name on the lower portion of the screen, and then click New. This will generate a new blank report for the church. Now the Edit button may be selected in order to open the report. Now let's consider the steps for completing the report. First, let's take note of the screen navigation. The question mark icon will download a copy of the APR help text. As mentioned before, please review this document to assist with answering the APR questions. The forward arrow may be used to move to the next section of the APR after completing the current section. Clicking the forward arrow will validate the data on the present section. So if there are questions which are missing a response or some other error is present, the user will receive a notification of what items need to be updated before leaving this section. The Save icon will save your current progress in order to return later. It is recommended to regularly save any progress you are making throughout the APR. The X icon will exit the report and return to the dashboard screen. Please remember to save any progress before clicking the X. The Jump To drop-down allows the user to select a section of the APR to move to without necessarily completing and validating the preceding section. If you have entered information in a section, though, please save your progress before using the Jump To menu to move to another section. Now let's consider each portion of the APR in turn. The first page is the church information page. Please review the information displayed under church information. If any of the church information is incorrect, please send updates to records@nazarene.org. Please include your district and church name. Please also review the information contained under the section entitled Pastoral Information. If any of the pastor information is incorrect, please contact your district or regional office. The General Secretary's office will only make ministerial assignment updates that have been confirmed and submitted by a district. The next page is the church membership page. The previous year's full membership is pre-populated. If your district does not have a policy to count fellowship members, the response to question 8 should be 0. In all sections, please read carefully all on-screen explanations. And if you have any questions regarding the response to any particular item, please review the help document. The next section is worship and discipleship. We want to make note of the online average worship attendance. In counting online worship attendance, consistent with the online worship counting strategy adopted by the Board of General Superintendents, online worship attendance is defined as being engaged for 1 minute with a video stream or posted video on the internet, either live or during the following week. We do not recommend using a multiplier, but rather a 1-to-1 ratio of 1-minute views to counted attendance, in an effort to offset any inflation created by counting 1-minute views. Please note also, in reporting the membership for the local church ministries, such as NMI, NYI, and NDI, ensure that the numbers that are reported in the APR are the same as the membership numbers reported by the church to the respective ministry conventions. The next section of the APR is the essential characteristics. We will note on this section both to refer to the online or the on-screen directions, as well as being aware that items 22 through 36 should only be completed by the pastor. If you are submitting the report on behalf of a church which does not currently have a pastor, please select No Pastor as the response to each of items 22 through 36. The next section is church finances. For churches which are part of a USA district, the grayed out items are those which are automatically provided to the APR through the stewardship office, and they cannot be adjusted within the APR report. The recalculate button may be used to see an update to goal progress on the church finance page after responding to the items which affect those calculations. The final section of the APR is additional information. This section is optional and allows for an open-ended submission of anything else you would like to include in your report. Responses in this section will be reviewed by your district and may be submitted in any language. For the USA-Canada region, you will also find on this final page the supplemental questions. You may save your progress and return at a future time if you need to review or edit any information before submitting your report. Once you are satisfied that your report is complete, you may select the Submit Report button. Once you have submitted your report and have returned to the dashboard page, you have the option to view or print the report. For this example, we'll look at a previous year. Clicking Print will download a printable PDF version of the completed report to your device. Thank you so much for your help in ensuring that we have timely and accurate information to assist in making important ministry decisions. Please direct any requests for assistance with the APR to aprhelp@nazarene.org. Thank you, and God bless.